Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and keep this video. I like her. Let's go start now. WNBA MVP odds. Caitlin Clark. A'ja Wilson set as favorites ahead of 2025 season. Breaking down the WNBA MVP odds for the 2025 season, with A'ja Wilson and Caitlin Clark leading the way. The 2025 WNBA season is just a few weeks away, and the latest MVP odds feature two clear favorites: A'ja Wilson and Caitlin Clark. Wilson, the reigning league MVP, put together an unreal season in 2024, averaging 26.9 points, 11.9 rebounds, and 2.6 blocks per game to win her third MVP award. She's now taken home the hardware in 3 of the last 5 seasons, finishing in the top 3 in MVP voting 4 times during that stretch. Clark won the Rookie of the Year award in the 2024 season and finished 4th in the league's MVP voting after taking the Fever to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Can she usurp Wilson and win the first MVP of her career in the 2025 season? WNBA MVP odds for 2025 season. A'ja Wilson favored to win back-to-back MVPs. There's no doubt that Wilson deserves to be favored in this market given her 5-year run of dominance in the WNBA, but she's facing a bit of an uphill battle to win MVP this season. Can she outdo her historic 2024 season? It's going to be tough, especially now that the Aces brought in a high-volume shooter in Jewell Loyd in a trade this offseason. While Wilson is still the focal point of the offense, her numbers may take a hit with Loyd in the fold. The Aces are expected to be one of the better teams in the WNBA once again in 2025, which should boost Wilson's chances, but I'd like to see what her role/numbers look like with Loyd in the lineup before betting her at such a short price. Will Caitlin Clark win first WNBA MVP? Oddsmakers are bullish on Clark to get into the mix for the league's MVP award this season after she averaged 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game as a rookie. Clark led the Fever to a 20-win season, and Indiana added more talent to the roster in Natasha Howard, Dewana Bonner, Sophie Cunningham, and Sydney Colson in the offseason. This squad is set up to thrive with Clark running the show. If there's an indicator that Clark could take a jump in her second season, it's her numbers after the Olympic break last season. In 14 games, Clark averaged 23.1 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 8.9 assists per game, while shooting 43.5% from the field and 37.0% from 3. For the season, she shot just 41.7% from the field and 34.4% from 3. So, if Clark's efficiency jumps in her second season, she'll likely build on her scoring numbers in a big way. Paige Buecher's WNBA MVP odds have value. Is there an argument for betting no? 1 overall pick Paige Buecher's to win the league's MVP award. Buecher's is walking into a similar situation that Clark did last season, as she is joining a Dallas team that won just 9 games in 2024. Now, the Wings have some talent, led by Arike Ogunboyle, that could help them get back into the playoff mix this season. After all, they did win 22 games in the 2023 campaign. I'm not going to advocate that Buecher's will win the MVP, but at this price, she could be worth a look. Clark transformed Indiana's franchise in her first season, and I believe Buecher's is in the same realm talent-wise. If the Wings make a push from 9 wins into the 20s, Buecher's price in this market could shrink considerably, just like Clark's did in the 2024 season. When it comes to a dart throw, this is one of my favorite bets on the board. Odds refreshed periodically and are subject to change. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-GAMBLER.